fuck with that beat was?
Hey yo, who made this?
Not Black Roots.
Where you get this from?
Look at that. Nah, that's a beat that I was supposed to rap over that hoe, but you know I don't really be doing shit.
You saying that nigga colder than Roots?
I ain't say that. I just said it ain't Roots, man.
What about Luno? Luno make some good shit.
Yeah, he do too.
Damn, that nigga colder than both of them niggas to you.
I don't know.
I know.
Either way, man. Fuck all that. What's good, man? We back with another episode of the Real Rap Coalition podcast, and today we came to react to some new shit. The rise and fall of YouTube mom Ruby Franke.
We don't know who the fuck this is.
Yeah, that's why we doing this, because we don't know who Ruby Franke is. But I tell you, I've been seeing her name like every day, bro. You haven't heard of her, huh?
Oh, not once.
Yeah, I've been seeing her name every day. I think I seen somebody on Twitter the other day talking about her, and I didn't know who it was then. And then
Ruby Franke or Ruby Rose?
Ruby Franke.
Okay, never mind.
And so we about to react to this video, man. My name's Showtime Slim, man. You can introduce yourself, bro.
Who?
You.
Oh shit. Why my shit say big Lordy Lord? I thought that hoe was one big. How the hell get two bigs in there? No Diddy.
I can't even answer that question.
Answer it.
How
the hell get two bigs in there?
That's a subject for KTL, man. He the guy.
I didn't put that other big in there. Who did? That must be like somebody knows something that the world, I don't know, man.
It's disgusting. That's what it is. Shit is nasty. But I'm gonna say this about this video. This video dropped in December, and so I know it's a lot of other shit that probably came out since then. But since we don't know who Ruby Franke is, we finna just go ahead and get like the background information about her. Apparently, she say right there like YouTube mom. She's a YouTuber apparently, or she was.
Like PewDiePie.
Yes. So
if he was a mom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean shit. I still never heard of her, but I've been seeing the name around, and I know she has some kind of legal situation going on. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it and see what the fuck all this shit is about.
What her intro videos look like? It got Way to Black on them?
I've never seen one of her videos ever.
Okay.
I don't know. She might have Way to Black on it, but I don't know.
That nigga on everybody intro, bro.
He not on ours?
Y'all niggas too broke to pay that nigga.
Yeah, I never pay that nigga.
Hater.
5.7 million. Fucking with him no more.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
5.7.
Which one is her?
Oh, that's
in the middle.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is her right here, because that's probably her child or something. It look like a kid.
It's kind of fun.
Who, mom?
Clearly, if that's a kid.
I hope. I hope that's what you took.
I am, nigga. Not that damn
no
baby
Diddy
over there. Yeah, no Diddy. That nigga be tripping.
All right, man. Let's see what this shit about, man.
It hurts me just as much as it hurts my kids.
A mom of
let me know if it starts lagging.
For her online parenting advice has a sudden and swift fall from grace.
Online who hate me, who would like to cancel me, who would like to see me either burn in hell, as I have told, or disappear off the face of the earth. And I'm not going anywhere.
The nation was captivated by the alarming allegations against Ruby Franke and her business partner, as both women sat behind bars.
Anytime you go into battle, you need to know the enemy.
But this battle ended with a guilty plea and an admission to heinous crimes against her own children.
With my deepest regret and sorrow for my family and my children, guilty.
We're taking a deep dive into the rise and fall of Ruby Franke, from internet sensation to convicted child abuser. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Damn, more than what she did.
They said child abuser, but I don't know.
I mean, but like what kind?
Yeah. It got to be some crazy shit.
We finna watch this whole 35 minutes?
Nah, I'm just trying to see what the fuck it's about.
Okay.
Whirlwind case. If you didn't know the name Ruby Franke before August 2023, you certainly do now. She was thrust into the spotlight in a big way and for all the wrong reasons. Because in August of 2023, that is when she and her business partner, Jodi Hildebrandt, were both arrested out in Utah on charges of aggravated child abuse of Ruby's own children. But her story starts long before then. So let's do a deep dive into everything we know. Ruby met Kevin Franke, and the two got married and had their first child in 2000.
Do you give a fuck about this?
Yeah.
Okay.
2003. Kevin had worked as a civil engineering professor at Brigham Young University before reportedly leaving to start his own company. Kevin had graduated from Utah State University for undergrad, then University
of Washington. Well, I don't give a fuck about Kevin.
Degree, and then eventually a doctorate from
Brigham
Kevin
Young is the dad, I'm sure so.
We now know from court documents
that's what I care
Ruby
about.
Finished high school but didn't attend college.
Big Ruby.
Kevin and Ruby were members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They lived in Utah. They had 6 children together.
Damn.
Shari, Chad, Abby, Julie,
what, 6 children?
Yeah, I'm keeping it a buck. This her right here, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. You might have been on to something.
Yeah, fine as hell.
Look at
this bitch body.
Now in 2015,
that's what I
Ruby
seen.
and Kevin started the popular 8 Passengers channel on YouTube.
She innocent, man.
This thing was a hit. It had over 2 million subscribers. A channel that
she got over 2 million subscribers.
The Franke family.
Well, we got like 5.
Never once.
Almost 200.
Forgotten to vlog. Like, it's like forgetting to eat or forgetting to breathe. For me, like picking up the camera and vlogging, it's like I would never.
She might be boring as fuck though. Just listen to her voice and how she talk and shit. That shit might be boring as hell.
I almost fell asleep.
Forget to do that.
While Kevin sometimes participates
Look at this
in
nigga.
the videos, Ruby
nigga bald and a bitch,
giving out advice on things like childcare, parenting,
she looked like somebody.
Dynamics, and religion.
She do.
I just felt the spirit tell me everything's gonna work out okay, and then
like
I
one of them who people to you
need to share this too on your video. You need to
let
your
that?
viewers know that everything's
From the
gonna be
Grinch.
okay for them too.
Oh yeah, I know.
The videos tended to
Oh
be
yeah.
positive and upbeat.
Cindy Lou Who.
They wasn't
to the drama and conflict that all families tend
Were they
to go through.
humans?
There is
don't
no
know.
such thing as a family, a home that is free of dysfunction. Every family has some level, somewhere.
What got her lit though?
So what I'm gonna assume, because we talking about YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna assume she's a mom with 6 kids,
Mm-hmm.
and she's streaming her house and everything that they be doing on a daily basis. People watch that type of shit.
Yeah,
I wouldn't, but people
but it's
like
kind
that
of.
type shit.
I mean, that shit not even entertaining. She ain't doing shit.
Yeah, she's just talking.
She kind of boring as a bitch.
She got 2 million subs.
Maybe we need to.
Doesn't mean you have to accept it, and
I don't
don't
know.
accept it if it's a piece of.
That nigga Art need to like get on here and
Hey, bro, exactly, bro. That nigga is tripping.
stream his family, bro.
Hey, yo, just talk about his daily struggles. Nigga got like 5 kids, right, and a wife.
Yeah, something like
That
that.
nigga, he missing some money. Goofy. Hey, Arthur, is that his name?
Yeah, he can be the next Ruby Franke.
Yeah, nigga. As long as you don't beat the hell out your kids, you can be the next Ruby Franke, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? You want to battle transsexuals and shit when you can just be fucking talking about your family.
Turn on the camera.
Yeah, we got a bag for you. Well, not us, but YouTube got a bag for you.
Facts. And he could promote his comic, man. He an artist. He could promote his comic too.
Yeah, like what is he doing with himself?
Working a steady job, man.
Bro, he could do that in this. Like, what the fuck?
I
That's 2
agree.
hustles.
I agree. Art, if you watch this video, we're giving you some real life advice right now.
We gonna make sure you watch this video. Like, I'm gonna tag you as soon as this whole pause. Tagging no nigga. Oh Diddy, boy. But we gonna let you know this happened.
All right, man.
You know what? If it's surface level, I try to overlook it.
However, in the last several years, fellow YouTubers and viewers have called out Ruby Franke for very concerning things they noticed in the video. For example, Ruby posted about her youngest daughter, Eve, who was 6 at the time of this video, apparently forgetting to pack her lunch for school, but Ruby didn't seem too concerned about it.
I know that her teacher is uncomfortable with her being hungry and not having a lunch, and it would ease her discomfort if I came to the school with a lunch.
She said,
"Is this a big deal? I don't know if this is a big deal."
Oh yes, it is. Oh yes, it is.
Because she missed her daughter. I mean, yeah, I get it.
But she just said the teacher is uncomfortable about. I think she said the teacher uncomfortable about her daughter being hungry, and it would ease her comfort if she came to the school and brought lunch. I feel like that's a crazy mindset. When she didn't even say like, "Oh, I'm concerned about my daughter being hungry" or nothing. She said the teacher is uncomfortable that my daughter ain't got nothing to eat, and it would make the teacher feel better if I came and brought her some food. I think that's crazy.
Only doing it for the teacher and not for her because her daughter is hungry.
That's what it sounded like to me. Let me hear what she said again.
But Ruby
that's what it sounded like.
Seem too concerned about it.
Might be right.
I know that her teacher is uncomfortable with her being hungry and not having a lunch, and it would ease her discomfort if I came to the school with a lunch.
I'm not a parent.
How you know if she's saying? Do you know for a fact she's saying the teacher's discomfort or her daughter's discomfort?
She said the teacher is.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yep. You're right.
So I'm not a parent, but I would think that it will make the parent uncomfortable that the kid is at school hungry and shit.
I mean, I've been hungry at school plenty of times.
Yeah, but not because your mama forgot to pack your lunch, huh?
I guess that's a good point. They don't got fucking, I guess she rich, so she don't got like school
free lunch and shit.
Yeah, they don't got that type of shit.
And it would ease her discomfort if I came to the school with a lunch. But I responded and just said, Eve is responsible for making her lunches in the morning, and she actually told me she did pack a lunch. So the natural outcome is she's just going to need to be hungry.
What the hell?
Now, Ruby knew that some of her videos were starting to get blowback, so
she said she's gonna just need to be hungry.
I mean, why didn't she pack her own lunch though? If that's what she do.
Who is Eve? Is that her daughter?
That's her daughter, right? Pack her own means her daughter.
So maybe she forgot. How old was she again? Did they say?
6, I think.
Oh, come on, bro. Come on, mom. If she's 6, man, come on. Did you say she responsible for packing her own?
Yeah, that's insane. 6,
I can't believe that, bro.
Yeah, she already showing signs of this abuse.
Yeah, that's like neglect right there.
Yeah.
Online who hate me, who would like to cancel me, who would like to see me either burn in hell, as I have told, or disappear off the face of the earth. And I'm not going anywhere.
Wow, it's going to jail, bitch.
That even prompted a report to Child Protective Services. Came after a video that Ruby posted, and it was centered on her eldest son, Chad. Now, to give you a little bit of background here,
that little Leonardo DiCaprio.
Chad,
that's who it looked like.
Utah to a camp in Arizona
like
called Anasazi, a weeks-long wilderness camp for troubled teens. Well, when he got back, he apparently played some pranks.
That nigga fucking that chicken up, boy.
Well, when he got back, he apparently played some pranks.
With
Brother Russell, whom he shared a bedroom with. Take a listen to what Chad and Mom Ruby had to say in a video that she posted and eventually took down.
In our house, when we take something away, it's because they have shown that they are not responsible enough to manage it. And so we don't just turn around and give it back as soon as they start acting good.
It has to be consistent.
It has to be consistent over a minimum of 6 months.
My bedroom was taken away for 7 months and give it back like a couple weeks ago.
I don't think our viewers know that.
You've been sleeping on a beanbag.
I was sleeping on a beanbag.
You say his bedroom got taken away?
Hey, yeah.
I'll give you the reason why I lost my bedroom. I think so. I think this is the reason. At least this is the reason that's been in my head. So pretty funny, but now that I look back, I mean, it's pretty depressing.
No, we never told our viewers
that I woke Russell up at 2 in the
she
morning.
she trying to get that nigga to not say what it is.
She took away his bedroom. That's insane, man. You're right. That's kind of insane.
Yeah, and she said we never told our viewers, like she trying to signal that nigga to like nigga not say what it is.
Yeah. Like this is clearly like a secret.
Yeah, she finna say what it is though.
That I woke
Look at her face. She look uncomfortable.
Hey, yeah.
At least this is the reason that's been in my head. So pretty funny, but now that I look back, I mean, it's pretty depressing.
No, we never told our viewers
that I woke Russell up at 2 in the morning and told him that we're going to Disneyland and he has to pack. And he got up and made his bed all neatly and then packed all his clothes in a suitcase. And then he walked out the door and I'm like, Russell, he was like, what? And he's all happy. Has his sunglasses on. And I was like, we're not going to Disneyland. And he started crying and hitting me. And then he went back to bed with tears. And then
so that was not the reason you lost your room, but that was
the other reason is because I pointed a BB gun at his face.
Pointed a BB gun at his face and hung him on the basketball. basically, Chad.
The day I got home too.
Chad came home from Anasazi and.
Russell was like, I want to try dunking the basketball, and I lifted him up on the rim. And left him there.
So, like, you see how they doing right now, Puos, with the mama, the son, the daughter.
Yeah.
Would you watch them? They was like that. Is that more entertaining, or it's still like some shit you wouldn't watch?
Me, I'm not watching that shit. But
okay.
I mean, this nigga doing some pretty bad shit. I mean, I see why she punishing the nigga. Like,
yeah, but I think taking away his room is like excessive.
He pointed a BB gun at the little nigga face. I don't know.
But your punishment is you don't get a room?
What you think his punishment should be?
I don't know, but I never heard of nobody taking away a room.
This
nigga had
nigga,
to sleep on a bean
look
bed.
at him though. He don't give a fuck that he did all that shit. That nigga having a ball telling
to
niggas
be
what he
fair
did.
though, but he kind of like I see it like he kind of like a big brother, just like terrorizing his little brother type shit.
Still, he has no, like, after she took his room away, the nigga still ain't learned his lesson. He don't give a fuck. So what's
he a kid,
next?
ain't he? Ain't he a kid?
So
you expect a kid to like? I don't know what you want a kid to like.
I want him to learn, nigga. That nigga ain't that young. Nigga gotta be damn near 18, ain't he?
Think it's funny, bro. The daughter think it's funny too over there. Like
she like fucking 13, so I understand that stupid shit.
Come on, 17, 8, 16, however, he's still a kid, man. He not gonna be like super mature, and
I guess I had to grow up fast, bro.
I think we talked about that shit like before too.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
3 minutes, and he was just hanging on there.
Do you think it's funny? Because
He does. You still think it's funny?
It's funny, then that was 7 months ago. Maybe you need longer without it.
She's saying what
you're saying. Yeah, she's saying what you're saying.
She's saying the same shit I'm saying.
But I see what he coming from, but she's saying what you saying.
How do you see where a kid coming from, but you can't see where she coming from? Like, how is she trying to let him know that shit not cool that he's doing?
I mean, I know what she's saying, but I don't think taking a bedroom is the appropriate punishment for a kid.
What should she do? Take his game away or his phone away?
Yeah, that would make way more sense to me than saying you can't have this room.
I think taking somebody's room away is like a super punishment. He still ain't learned after that. Like, so it's nothing you could do.
I think it's a super punishment because don't nobody do that type of shit.
It's nothing you could do to this nigga, bro. Like, he's not gonna learn.
But what y'all want him to be? You and Ruby, y'all want him to be like remorseful or like sad that he did it?
No, not sad. Nigga, just know that he did something that's not right.
That's not gonna happen.
That's fine. No room for you, nigga. 7 months.
She said it should be longer.
Real shit.
I don't agree.
I think I'm on her side.
He was not able to manage himself.
That's not a good punishment.
Sharing a bedroom with Russell.
So when we moved, The bigger room in the basement was automatically his, and I didn't have a room.
But what you guys didn't know was Chad didn't get any room. He didn't get anything. He was sleeping on the floor in the family room.
See what I'm saying?
It
Not mad at that.
me just as much as it hurts my kids.
At the end of the day, this still
That's
her
not
child,
nothing,
man.
bro.
Why take away a room?
Bro, the nigga wilding.
Let me ask you, have you ever heard of a punishment like that? Somebody taking away a room?
No, I never had money to take away no room either.
No, I'm talking about. Come on, what you mean have money to take away a room?
Like, well, let me see.
You don't need it.
You do.
No, you don't.
Well, my mom never was like, "All right, you wilding, so go sleep in the living room."
Mine neither. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's not regular.
So I don't think it's bad. Like
I do.
How though? Like, what is she? I might be on her side, man.
I'm not.
Oh no, let's hear some more. She's not really doing nothing wrong.
Just as
she did some shit.
So with all this going on,
maybe
almost 20,000.
See, they call CPS for her doing that. I guess.
For what? That's stupid though. Like he just can keep fucking with his little brother. Like what do you? So what?
That's regular sibling shit though.
So just whoop his ass every time he do something.
I'm just.
What's
saying,
worse, whooping his ass or making him sleep on a beanbag?
I mean, if you ask society, they'll probably say whooping his ass. But if you ask me and the community that I came from, whooping his ass is regular.
So it's nothing she could do then. She lose no matter what she do, pretty much.
No, I'm just saying, like, so I've heard of all the punishments, like you said, like, so whooping his ass. I heard of putting him in timeout. I heard of
that nigga 18, bro. You're not putting no 18-year-old nigga in timeout.
Taking away grounding them, doing all this stuff. I've never heard of you can't have a bedroom and you can't sleep in a bed.
Why can't she do some new shit? Like she might implement some new shit niggas might start doing.
She did. And they call CPS on her.
Crazy, bro.
People signed a change.org petition.
Hey, I'm fools. If you tell your child they can't sleep in the bed, that sounds crazy to me, bro.
If I come home and I see my 18-year-old son pointing a BB gun at my 7-year-old son, like nigga, that's crazy as well.
I just don't think that's the punishment you go to.
Why are you doing this stupid shit? Why are you okay?
Kids always do stupid shit.
You just
we did stupid shit when we was kids.
Man, the worst shit I ever did to my little brothers is like fucking turn on Jeepers Creepers and make them niggas watch that.
Yeah, but I mean in general, like we did dumb shit as kids.
Like
what?
We
was kids. Oh, I don't know what you did.
I think we lived two different lives. I wasn't doing what you was doing, bro.
Yeah, you was an adult when you was young, sound like.
Yeah.
From what I've been hearing from you over the past couple of weeks.
I was hooping, shooting dice, trying to fuck bitches and shit like that, doing street shit when I was a kid.
Yeah. You was an adult already, bro.
Going to fucking different neighborhoods and fighting them niggas at other school. I was doing shit like that. I wasn't doing no fucking whatever. What the fuck was you doing? I thought we all was doing the same shit.
Yeah, but I told you like before, I was still like, even when I was in high school, like I was still like immature though.
But what was you doing though?
Just childish shit. Like I don't know like specifically, but
I don't know what that mean though. I feel like I was being childish for fighting niggas at other schools. Like that's stupid. Why
but I don't think But I don't think that's what you call being childish. I mean like immature, because I don't think saying you got into a fight with somebody is just you being immature.
What you mean? Like you was making fart jokes and shit like that? That's like,
nah. I wasn't never doing that because that's like
you was
that's like a white nigga
playing gay and shit. Like
yeah,
that.
I probably used to. Yeah, I probably was doing Tyler Perry shit.
Nah, I don't know what you mean by that.
Madea.
Acting like Madea?
Madea was popular back then.
Nah, hold on, nigga. What you mean though? Like you was just doing her voice? Or you was dressing up like an old woman?
I've never dressed up like an old woman.
Oh, so you was just doing her voice like Good Morning and shit like that?
Yeah, probably.
That ain't that. I mean, that's
what
definitely
happened to my
childish.
video? It's gone.
You got a video saying good morning?
No, the video that we watching, is it gone?
It's right here, right?
I don't know. On my shit, it ain't.
Yeah, it's right here.
Child Protective Services was called.
You don't
It was
see it?
reported that the Division of Child and Family Services in Utah,
but I don't see it on my
visited
phone.
the
I got my
home,
phone
took
too.
a look around, spoke with all the children, but the case was closed because apparently there was not enough evidence to show abuse. Ruby responded to that backlash as well.
However, listening to all of your comments and your feedback, I think I understand where some people are coming from. They're like, oh, the parents don't give their kids beds. And I totally agree with that. I know there are lots of children out there whose parents are neglectful. We got accused of child abuse when we sent Chad to Anasazi. Guess what? The first thing that they did was take a bed away. They don't have beds. So Chad slept on the hard ground for months, and it's run by psychologists and therapists. And if not having a bed was psychologically damaging, then they wouldn't have suggested that.
By the way, Ruby actually claimed in an interview with The Wrap that when these Child Protective Services workers showed up to her home, they asked her for parenting advice before leaving. Ruby also said in an interview with Quick Media in 2022, quote, "I was slapped upside the face with shock that people didn't like responsibility. I went overnight nearly from being this loved YouTube mom to being called a neglectful, abusive mom. I was shocked." Eventually, Ruby starts posting less and less content to the 8 Passengers page. It's eventually shut down and removed from YouTube, although an exact reason wasn't really given. But around that same time, Ruby began working alongside a Utah mental health counselor, therapist, and fellow Mormon Jodi Hildebrandt.
So, I don't know this person either, but like I said, I've been seeing all these videos come up with her name, and I've seen something on social media where they were talking about her. So this lady's name is coming up too. So I'm guessing she got some serious role in all this shit too. So I'm gonna see.
Look, man.
Yeah.
We been live for about 27. I haven't seen her do no bullshit, no crazy shit yet. Like, I think people reaching. Right now, though, she might end up doing something later on, but as far as right now, she's not really. I don't think she abusing anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see whatever the she could get charged for yet, but like I said how I thought about that whole bed situation already.
Given. But around that same time, Ruby began working alongside a Utah mental health counselor, therapist, and fellow Mormon Jodi Hildebrandt. Now, Jodi was part of a life coaching and self-improvement business called Connections Classroom.
Welcome to Connections. I'm Jodi Hildebrandt. So glad you're with us.
So Jodi was a licensed mental health counselor, and at the time of this recording, Ruby is still listed on the Connections website as a, quote, certified mental fitness trainer, although it seems that Jodi has been scrubbed from the site. In 2012, though, the Department of Commerce's Division of Occupational and Professional Licensing put Hildebrandt's license on probation for 18 months for, quote, unprofessional conduct. What was the unprofessional conduct? Well, she was accused of discussing the private, sensitive information of a patient with Mormon church leaders and Brigham Young University without the patient's permission. But after that probationary period, her license was apparently reinstated.
And I've shared with Ruby numerous times that anger.
They shouldn't have reinstated her shit. You can't do that, bro.
Because it's the confidentiality shit, right?
Yeah, you can't do that. Fuck her.
Is actually one of my most favorite emotions. When I first started getting to know you, she's like, anger is my favorite emotion. I'm like, I don't know what I'm dealing with here.
Ruby and Jodi uploaded dozens and dozens of videos to social media under both the Connections name and Moms of Truth.
Anytime you think I want, fill in the blank, I don't care what it is, that is not love. Love is a gift that you offer because you have generated it inside yourself. And how do you generate love? Well, the only way to generate love is you use your agency to choose principles of truth.
And at one point, Ruby let viewers know why she wasn't posting family videos anymore.
I have been full-time. You wonder where I've been on my vlogs? You wonder why I left YouTube? It's to save my kids. No amount of money. I'm telling you, I was making millions.
Damn.
And I left
crazy
because my kids were being hurt.
Wait, from YouTube?
With entitlement, they were being hurt.
Yeah, I don't know.
With people's advice.
Maybe she was selling like products and stuff
saying,
too.
I don't care what the world's opinion is. This is the truth, and this is where I stand.
Kevin Franke also played a role too. He participated in these
virtual
group therapy sessions with Ruby, focusing on topics like children, religion, sex, marriage.
Been to some bread though. I might gotta go ball.
You have a commitment between the two.
And get one of them little V-neck. What is that?
A V-neck collar shirt.
Yeah, it's a shirt. I couldn't tell if it was a shirt. It looked like a hoodie, a sweater.
I don't give a fuck what it is. That nigga getting millions. I'm wearing that hoe and being bald. I nigga ain't got no beard or must. I don't know if I could do all that though.
Yeah, but he white too though.
I can't be white either. So yeah. Fuck it.
Promises to each other. And you have made promises to God.
Now let's just take a second here. We're going to get back into this, but you know how much cases like this one emphasize how scary the world can be, how unsafe it can be. That's why I want to talk to you about our sponsor of this video.
Nope.
Is because Morgan
and Morgan, nigga. Them niggas got the same name, bro.
You have all the
that shit kind of clean.
Let's get back.
That shit is uncreative.
Okay, so now you have the backstory. You have all the players. Let's go to August 2023, when everything changes. August 28th, the Connections Facebook page shared its last post, and just days later, two of the company's most prominent leaders would be behind bars and charged with child abuse. On August 30th, 2023, a neighbor of Jodi Hildebrandt's in Ivins, Utah, called police.
911, the address of your emergency. Tell me exactly what's happened.
I just had a 12-year-old boy show up here at my front door asking for help. This kid has obviously been... I think he's been detained. He's obviously covered in wounds.
Damn.
It is such a difficult call.
That ain't no girl though.
Painful it is for this caller to see what he
that ain't Ruby.
Ruby's youngest son, 12-year-old Russell, had apparently escaped
from
Jodi's home and took off.
He's 12?
I thought she said Jodi.
No, they said Ruby.
Oh,
Ruby's son.
That's her name.
He was covered in wounds, the dude said.
That's because the 18-year-old nigga beating his fucking ass. She tried to stop it, but you wanted that to keep happening.
12-year-old Russell had apparently escaped from Jodi's home and took off looking for someone to help him.
We know there's been problems at this neighbor's house. He's emaciated. He's got tape around his legs. He's hungry and he's thirsty.
Tape is crazy.
And first responders rushed to the house.
Female does have duct tape around each ankle. He's not telling the RP why. And said that there's sores around his wrists and ankles. The RP is becoming emotional regarding the child's health.
According to police records, Russell appeared to be emaciated, abnormally thin, weak.
I don't know what emaciated means, though.
Well, we both have iPhones and we can go to Google, so let's look it up.
Okay. Abnormally thin or weak, especially because of illness or a lack of food. So
they just said that.
Yeah. So he just said the same thing twice.
Yeah, he asked for that.
He's becoming emotional regarding the child's health.
Maybe he's trying to like explain the punchline.
Russell appeared to be emaciated, abnormally thin, weak.
Yeah, maybe
Officers
he explained
then
it.
find Russell's sister, originally reported as 10-year-old Eve, in a very similar malnourished condition.
Damn.
The brother and sister were taken to a hospital, and
Yeah,
Jodi
never
and
mind.
Ruby were arrested. Now, while the kids were found at Jodi's home in Ivins, the
See,
Franke
Jodi.
family home was actually in Springville, Utah, around 250 miles away.
See?
After the kids are found in...
So her kids were found at Jodi's house.
Yeah.
I mean, that's by design. She would have had to,
But
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is her fault. Yes, but I can say I don't know what the fuck going on at Jodi's house. I thought Jodi was taking care of my kids.
How long are your kids at Jodi's house? Because malnourished that's a process.
That shit ain't don't just happen in one day.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Ivans, Springville police then barge into the Franke house.
Yo, is this footage of
Springville, Utah, miles away?
Damn.
After the kids are found in Ivans, Springville police then barge into the Franke house. Police department! So Springville police, they went to the home to make sure that none of the Franke children were there. According to them, the home was empty, but authorities did end up tracking down Ruby's 2 middle daughters at the home of another Connections employee, this time in American Fork, Utah, and body cam footage shows law enforcement questioning that woman.
Is Ruby Franke's daughter.
Okay.
She's a friend of ours. She comes over and helps me every once in a while to do cleaning and stuff.
Sam knows her because she knows her mom. She's very good friends with her.
Big ass Nike shorts that even got on.
The Franke family? Yeah. Through a program called Connections. It's a kind of a life skills type thing.
These middle children were also taken into state custody and handed over to the Utah Division of Child and Family Services. By the way, the eldest children, if you're wondering about them, Shari and Chad, they're both 18 now. By the way, speaking of Shari, when Ruby and Jodi were both arrested, when it was publicly announced,
they twins or
Shari
something?
posted a photo of the police on her. Jodi were both
them.
Hell no, them kids. How the fuck they both 18?
Family Services. By the way, the eldest children, if you're wondering about them, Shari and Chad, they're both 18 now. By the way, speaking of Shari, when Ruby and Jodi were both arrested, when it was publicly announced, Shari posted a photo of the police on her Instagram story with the caption,
"Damn, that shit say finally." Yo, what?
Well, Sherry said that?
Yeah, that's the daughter. She posted a picture of
the 18-year-old daughter?
Yeah, that shit say finally on it. Like she been waiting for this.
I bet you 18. You could have been said something.
Shari posted a photo of the police on her Instagram story with the caption, "Finally." She then posted another message on Instagram writing, quote, "Today has been a big day. Me and my family are so glad justice is being served. We've been trying to tell the police and CPS for years about this,
So they've
and
been
so
trying.
glad they finally decided to step up." On September 1st, the Washington County Attorney's Office charged each woman with 6 counts of aggravated child abuse. Now, keep this in mind, each charge is a second-degree felony under Utah law and carries a 1 to 15-year prison term. And the charges range from
she in there for the rest of her life then, huh?
torture, starvation, to conduct that results in severe emotional harm. We are going to get into all of that in a bit. But both Franke and Hildebrandt, they were ordered to be held without bail. So to recap, Ruby and Jodi, they're both in jail.
What about her husband?
Children are in state custody.
No
But
idea.
you might be
There you
saying,
go.
well, wait a second, what about Kevin Franke, right? The father.
exactly what he said.
Where's he been this whole time?
Yeah.
Well, Kevin very much loved his children and loved his wife and had a strong bond, an exceptionally strong bond with all of his kids. You've seen pictures of their family together.
Answer the question,
He was
bro.
involved in
Yeah,
all sorts
pussy.
of activities. He's a great dad.
He didn't answer shit.
Nigga, he didn't answer nothing.
He didn't answer
Nigga,
nothing.
oh, yeah, that nigga was a good dad, man. So the fuck what? He was there too, wasn't he?
He asked where. The question is, where was he, man? Why are you talking about his character?
That nigga got off scot-free. That nigga chilling in the Bahamas right now.
Esther several times here on Sidebar. And he says that Kevin actually hadn't seen his entire family for more than a year and had no idea that any of this was going on.
Right.
According to Kester, Kevin had been living separately from Ruby, and based on my conversation with him, he seemed to allude to the fact that the parenting of the children had something to do with the rift in their marriage, among other things.
So you
But
telling
here's
me
the
he
kicker.
didn't talk to his kids in a year, bro? None of the kids was like, hey, yo, mom is not feeding us. Get out of here. I don't believe it.
I don't know.
I don't believe that shit. Especially for the daughter to be like, finally, I know she would have been told that nigga, like, bro, this shit going on.
So, but let me ask this. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, if the dude was there with Ruby and they was both doing it together, do you think that the kids would have said something? Like, would have kind of like told on him?
I don't think he was there. I just feel like they told that nigga.
You think he knew about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because don't it make sense? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, yeah. She said, yeah. I'm sure they probably still had some kind of contact with their father. Unless he just left and didn't come back. But I don't see
sound right.
Yeah, I don't see this situation with
not this
seen
nigga.
him.
Like this is a nigga with bread and all kinds of shit. Like, nah, it's 6 kids. Get out of here. No way.
Yeah.
Kester told us that right before Ruby was arrested, she called Kevin.
She had heard what was going on and knew they were coming for her and called him and said, "This is an emergency." Even though she hadn't reached out to him for months and months and months before that, she reached out to him.
So her and the dude ain't talking much. So you still think it's probably a chance that he probably talked to his kids still though?
Yeah. I mean, but then again, if she really like abusing these niggas, maybe like she not letting them use phones and yeah. So
they said on the little 12-year-old dude, he had tape on his leg and shit.
Hold on, nah, that bitch posted on Instagram, man. That bitch got a phone.
Yeah, she posted on Instagram after it was over.
Yeah, that means she was able to contact whoever the fuck she wanted to. Like, bitch got a working Instagram. Get out of here.
I wonder what she mean when she say we was trying to trying to tell CPS and tell the police, and they finally listened to us. I wonder what they mean by.
Maybe they mean that exactly. Maybe CPS was like, fuck out of here, nigga. Your parents millionaires. Nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy. The police are saying the same shit. Like, that's crazy to think like they'll just disregard what the fuck these kids saying if that's the case.
I mean, I feel like that's the only answer we can come up with because usually CPS be at your shit the next day.
I feel like the police too. They like doing investigations over shit like that.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know though. Or maybe if you're too young, they don't believe you. I don't know, bro. You know how like if you white is a little different than if you black and shit. So they probably was like rich white family. You just looking for attention or something like that. I don't know. I don't want to put nothing on the allegedly. That's what you gotta say. Allegedly.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
When it was an emergency, knowing she could rely on him to help his kids. All he knows is he got a text from her that said emergency.
This must be his lawyer or
something.
something.
With you. He was at work and text back and said, "I'm at work. What's up?" And she said, "I need to speak to you immediately."
You know what was really interesting is that Kester said that Jodi Hildebrandt was the catalyst for this. According to Kester, Kevin agreed to have Jodi counsel the couple, but she portrayed him as greedy and self-absorbed and that he needed to move out. Kevin apparently did all this to get his family back. Kester says Kevin wanted to stay with the family, but he and Ruby separated on the advice of Jodi.
But Ruby felt like there were differences in their marriage, and at one point, in conjunction with Jodi Hildebrandt, it was sort of like, we have to separate to save our marriage. You know, we'll keep working on our marriage.
Keep people out your business, man.
You know, if we're gonna repair our marriage and be back together as a family, you have to be away, and you have to work on yourself and don't have contact with the kids. Don't have contact.
They told him don't have contact with the kids.
And Kester also revealed what his client said would happen during Jodi Hildebrandt's therapy sessions.
During the separation, Kevin was attending men's groups that were facilitated by Jodi, and during those groups, he was being downgraded and diminished, and told how bad he was, and that he needed to repent, and that the best way to repent was to not infect his family with his problems, and so that's why you need to stay away. He wasn't the only one in those men's groups that was undergoing exactly what he was undergoing at her suggestion and recommendation.
To be clear, by the way, Kevin has not been criminally charged in this case. He hasn't been accused of any wrongdoing. And Kester says that Kevin is actively working to get back custody.
Why he got that cupcake? Is that a cupcake? Why that bitch so
muffin?
So hers is a
cupcake. His shit look like a muffin. Pause.
Yeah. And Kester says that Kevin is actively working to get back custody of his children. But what you just heard from Kevin's attorney is eerily similar to what others have said about Jodi Hildebrandt. You see, other people who were counseled by Hildebrandt have come forward with stories of manipulation, coercion, and even torture. Which brings us to Hildebrandt's niece, Jodi Hildebrandt. Now, to let you know, Jesse uses the pronouns they and them. Well, after Jodi's arrest, Jesse shared their story with us on Sidebar about living with their aunt for a period of time as a teenager.
Jodi is, in my experience, one of the most intelligent human beings I've
like
ever
that tattoo on her neck?
contact with.
I really like it.
Exactly.
I don't think I like it.
Yeah,
I like it because
apparently
she's white.
Jesse had been living with their parents in California, but says during a family visit in Utah, they just left them there. Yeah, and they ended up living with Jodi.
Jodi is very smart in how she approaches her therapeutic modalities because they are so extreme. If she were just to start out with those things, everyone would recognize it and they would be shocked and it'd be like, absolutely not. But she's very subtle. She's very subtle and she's very calculated, and she's it's like a frog being boiled in water. You know, you start off with the cold water and slowly turn up the temperature. Much how
Who boil frogs in water?
I don't know. What the fuck she talking about?
That's probably some country ass shit. And we
That
from
was
the South.
Terrible analogy.
It's like a frog being boiled in the water.
Like nobody following that shit. Like the fuck that shit? I don't know what that means, man.
And she's it's like a frog being boiled in water. You know, you start off with the cold water and temperature. That's how it was. So it started off with me at my grandparents and at Jodi's on the weekend, and then it quite quickly became me living with her full time. And then I was pulled out of school, so I wasn't allowed to go to school. So I would just be with her at her office. She would put me into this little side room where I would just wait there and while she, like, up to 12 hours a day.
I don't like that top lip
Jesse
piercing
told us
either,
about
though.
some of the
I like everything about her.
that they claim Jodi Hildebrandt viewed as therapeutic.
I don't like Jodi though.
So she strips you of identity, she strips you of credibility, she isolates. And so she's saying everything
He
that you
said,
say
send him the link,
everything
pause.
that you say is manipulation. You're manipulating everyone around you. You're lying and destroying everyone's life.
Damn, look,
So for the
you don't
sake
like
of
this? Look how
everyone
far
else's
she
safety,
is.
we're duct taping.
I like her
So
face. I don't like the
Her face is
I
fire.
wasn't allowed to have a bed.
Yeah, I don't like the lip
I was sleeping
ring
in
above her lip.
I like her outfit. Everything she like. Her whole vibe is fire to me.
sleeping bag. No, it was absolutely not. This was a like $20.
Yeah, I don't think I like
Walmart
the
store
accessories
brand
and the fucking.
use at
I like
sleepovers
all
kind of
that
sleeping
shit.
bag.
The
Outside
olive
in the snow,
green
in
little
the middle of
jacket,
winter
fire.
in Utah. And her justification, because I ended up going to the police, her justification to the police was that she
Wait,
was
hold on. I didn't even.
carrying
What
me
she
for
said
over a week.
happened.
That nigga Augustine said that brother's starving.
I guess. Let me starve away then, you bitch ass nigga.
I wasn't
I'll
allowed
be
to have
starving, thirsty, all that shit. Bitch, fine. Fuck you want me to do, nigga? Not like bitches. That's what I never understood. Like when a nigga be like, oh, that a nigga third, like, damn, I can't say a bitch pretty. Fuck you want me to do?
Yo.
What up, John?
Yo, what's good? Yo, what is this Aryan shit y'all watching, bro? What the
John,
fuck?
do you know Ruby Franke?
Hell no.
Yeah, we don't either. That's why we watching this. But apparently she been in the news a lot lately. She got a case going on. Apparently it was some child abuse. So we trying to figure out what the fuck all this shit about too. She's came from YouTube. She was a YouTube mom, and
Oh, okay. I think I know. Run that shit, bro. I think I know what you're talking about.
Augustine says she got that emo "kill my mom, I hate my dad" vibe.
Augustine, man, I seen the type of shit you like, bro.
Yo, you're crazy.
Oh, damn.
And he know I fuck with him too. He know I fuck with him, but I seen what you like, bro.
We all seen what that nigga like,
So
man.
stop it, man. I hate when you niggas get up here and act like y'all don't. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
she's definitely pretty. I don't know what the fuck.
Right, John? She pretty.
She pretty. But John, what I don't like is the lip ring above her lip and shit, and I don't like the tattoo.
She's pretty, but her style is preference only. You know what I'm saying? It's all preference,
I
bro.
agree
But
with
she's
that.
definitely pretty though. Shout out Norman.
I was
though.
sleeping in a
shout out my
she
boy
told
Aggie.
everyone that it was like a mummy bag.
Hold on, wait. So what did she say, Pooh?
A lie. Everything that you say is manipulation. You're manipulating everyone around you. You're lying and destroying everyone's life. So for the sake of everyone else's safety, we're duct taping you. So I was sleeping outside in the snow.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let's go back a little bit.
Quite quickly became me living with her full time. And then I was pulled out of school, so I wasn't allowed to go to school. So I would just be with her at her office. She would put me into this little side room where I would just wait there and while she like up to 12 hours.
Hold on. Augustine said that one shot don't define your legacy, Kobe.
Hey, I'm not mad at that, man. The only problem with this is that's the only thing we know you for. Like that's the only
only shot.
That's your claim to fame,
yeah,
dog.
And I don't believe you get down like that with all of your Jones, but that's a shout out to her. But that's a tough one.
It was down bad, bro.
Yeah, he was
all
wild,
good, bro.
And you traveled for that, didn't you? You my man.
Nigga spent gas money on it.
That's 10 years ago. I beat Mark. Pause. Shaking my head. Hey, yo.
What? Bro, we ain't asked for all that information.
He talking about Marv 1.
Yeah, I know who he talking about.
Yeah, he tripped.
And I'm mad that I know who he talking about.
So what you said? You drove to Detroit after that?
Oh, pit stop?
And he said, you ain't like that one. I got Marv 1 on my I got Marv 1 under my
under my tool belt.
Nah, that's Paul's Chat Hall of Fame, bro.
You tried to flex with that. That's crazy. You tried to flex with Marv 1?
Marv 1 flex?
That gotta be a type. Is that not a typo?
No, that's what he said.
He battled Marv 1. That's what he's talking about.
Hey, your pickle Bobby too.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you say he battled them niggas?
Yeah, but the way he worded it, that's 10 years ago. I beat Marv
with bitches though.
Yeah, literally. We're talking about a bitch.
I don't think he's talking about battling, man.
Astro ass.
You sure he's talking about battling, bro?
What the fuck's he talking about, bro?
He saw that nigga Astro.
No, he did do that. Man, let's get back to the video, man. Augustine, you wild.
Where I would just wait there and
Jesus Christ.
like up to 12 hours.
So she said she was in the side room.
So I would just be with her at her office. She would put me into this little side room where I would just wait there and while she like up to 12 hours a day.
Fuck.
Jesse told us about some of the extreme punishments that they claim Jodi Hildebrandt viewed as therapeutic.
So she strips you of identity, she strips you of credibility, and she isolates. And so she's saying everything that you say is a lie. Everything that you say is manipulation. You're manipulating everyone around you. You're lying and destroying everyone's life. So for the sake of everyone else's safety, we're duct taping you. So I was sleeping outside in the snow.
She went over her mouth. She talking about duct tape on her mouth.
That bitch said she was sleeping outside in the snow.
Hey, my bad, but
else's safety.
This bitch definitely bad.
Facts.
Hold on. Why she got that chain around her neck though, bro? What the fuck this bitch rocking?
Oh no,
it's definitely like
it look good though. It look good, but
I would say an emo type of vibe, but she do got the green jacket.
But she got like a office,
she got a blazer
like
on.
She in the office, yeah,
corporate,
like
she corporate. She stand on business. She stand on business, and she, you know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking with it. Like,
I fuck with it too, bro.
Sleeping outside in the
That's
snow.
my style, anyway.
I wasn't allowed to have a bed. I was sleeping in what she told everyone that it was like a mummy bag, you know, Sub-Zero type of sleeping bag. No, it was absolutely not. This was a like $20 Walmart store brand you use at sleepovers kind of sleeping bag.
So what?
Outside in the snow in the middle of winter in Utah.
Fuck you mean so what? A sleeping bag outside in the snow in the middle of winter?
I know. Outside. I thought she was being privileged and sure. No, my bad.
Hey, you think that's where Frankie got? I mean, Ruby got it from? Like, when she made her son not have that bed no more?
She ain't do that though.
I'm saying though, you think that's where she got it from? Like, all right, we just gonna take niggas' beds away.
I don't know. 'Cause I never heard of that before until this video. They taking beds as a punishment. Like I never heard of that.
I heard taking doors away. You heard that shit?
She got
that's the Ed and Eddie shit.
Got trauma and definitely hate her mom.
He said taped up, I think.
He spelled it wrong.
And her justification, because I ended up going to the police, her justification to the police was that she was preparing me for outdoor wilderness therapy. And this was like a kindness to me.
I would have said the same shit.
One opportunity to confess to sin.
Jesse says that after all this, they were eventually able to escape from Jodi Hildebrandt.
The door happened to not be locked. And there was this moment, this like very electrifying epiphany of a moment where I was like, if I don't leave now.
So I don't think nobody should be held captive or done like none of this stuff. However, if you're the captor and you got these people that you're doing these, that you're essentially torturing, I feel like rule number one should be to lock the doors.
How far are you out in the woods though?
I don't know.
Because I mean, if you like distant, motherfucker, you can run away. I bet your ass come back when you don't find shit.
Nah,
that's another lesson for you.
If you in this situation, you don't come back. I don't care.
Hey, you think the non-physical part of the abuse is worse than the physical part? You know what I'm saying? Being held like captive and shit.
It can be because it can. I feel like. I guess it depends, but yeah, it could be traumatizing and like.
No, what y'all mean? Like the
say if you get kidnapped, right, and you don't get like physically abused during a kidnap, that shit, is pretty bad. But like, do you think it'd be worse?
You mean if they just like verbally like you a bitch, like that?
Verbally, just you didn't have to be verbally. You could just be like physically.
You just mean like the psychological effects.
Yeah. Like the
of knowing that you kidnapped.
Yeah.
Oh, that might fuck me up. Like, damn, niggas really kidnapped me.
Yeah, because mentally, like,
how the fuck I'm gonna get out of here?
Who else? You outside sleeping in the snow, like in a sleeping bag and shit.
That'll never happen to me. I'm not going to sleep. I'm gonna find a way out of here.
Going to sleep.
You can't monitor a nigga in the snow.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I'm supposed to be asleep out here, so you
probably
in your bed
and shit out there. That shit's scary as fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. In Utah too. They in Utah, so it's real cold out there.
Now, I'm never getting out.
I think Augustine said how old she was.
I have to save myself.
Old enough to know how to get out.
I need you to keep in mind what you just heard when I explain to you in a minute what we found out about what happened to Eve and Russell Franke. By the way, while behind bars, it's our understanding Jodi has agreed that her license be limited, meaning she won't practice as a clinical mental health counselor until her legal case gets resolved. Now you fast forward to November 29th, and we learn that Kevin Franke officially filed for divorce with Ruby. The divorce petition is a private
She thinks she can do that shit behind. They don't take away your shit once you go to jail.
She said she wanted to be limited so that, what did she say? So that she can practice it when she get out or something?
Yeah.
Shit, she might not get out there.
Bro, y'all ass not, bro. Fuck no. You're not finna be a therapist to nobody no more, bitch.
Ah, hell no. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, go do some others. Go work at McDonald's when you get out, bitch. It's done.
Was also filed.
I hate that hoe.
Laying out all these rules to prevent things like harassment.
You hate Ruby too? Or no?
Nah, Ruby kind of sexy as hell.
Between Ruby and Kevin. Randy Kester, again, Kevin's attorney.
Hey, John, what you think about Ruby?
Not that picture.
Which one? The girl I was talking earlier?
Nah, that's Ruby right there. But he said not that picture.
Oh, what do you think about that bitch?
And that once Kevin learned what had happened to his children, he
Solid.
decided to officially end the marriage. Now, between September
he said you can practice until you get disbarred or convicted federally.
But I thought she was convicted.
I don't know. Not at the time of this video.
And she's saying practice limit. Her practice will be limited until she gets convicted.
I thought she said until she gets out.
But if you gotta wait till you get out, you convicted, right? Like she ain't in jail, she in prison.
Yeah, when this video got made, I don't think they was yet, but I could be wrong because I don't know the time.
Oh, this is recent as fuck. This is 2023, so you might be right. That should take a little while.
Yeah, and this video came out in December.
Yeah, it's only April, so yeah, you're right.
December, other than the divorce filing and learning that a speeding citation that Franke had been dropped, there was very little action in the case. Very little happened.
That bitch reading a map.
And what we didn't know was that Ruby's legal citation that Franke
2024, bitch. The fuck is you doing?
Very little action in the case. Very little happened.
What the fuck is this bitch reading?
And what we didn't know was that Ruby's legal team and prosecutors were working out a plea deal. And then we find out that there were separate waiver hearings scheduled for both Ruby and Jodi. That's when a criminal defendant in Utah can waive a preliminary hearing in the case. Preliminary hearing is where the prosecutors present evidence to a judge to determine if there's sufficient probable cause to move forward in the case. Why would a defendant waive a preliminary hearing? If they decide to plead guilty. And that is what happened. On Monday, December 18th, Ruby Franke appeared in the courtroom in a jail jumpsuit, and she told the judge she was agreeing to plead guilty to 4 of the 6 child abuse counts.
Ms. Franke, how do you plead to count 1, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony?
Guilty.
To count 3, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony?
Guilty.
To count 5, aggravated child abuse, a second-degree felony?
Guilty.
And to count 6, aggravated child
She's
abuse,
snitching on
a
herself.
second-degree felony?
Yeah.
With my deepest regret.
That bitch probably ain't got no choice, bro.
She had to do what she had to do at that point.
Guilty.
As if the plea itself wasn't stunning enough.
I agree. Ruby dumb as a bitch.
Why is she smiling like that in the back?
And that is because they laid agreement documents.
Yeah, I know. I saw that shit too, but it's like you can barely
That shit
see
looks
it.
scary as hell. Like,
Yeah.
Aryan as fuck, bro.
It's because of the color, and I guess it's like trans.
Why the fuck did they do that?
Looking like Carrie. That shit,
Yeah.
For that reason. Probably for that
Carrie
reason.
Fire though. Nigga seen Carrie before?
The original one, yeah, not the new one.
They
Not
laid
a new
out
one has.
just what happened to Ruby's youngest children in the Ivins home. And I will tell you,
The lawyer
it was
looking dumb too
absolutely
bad, counsel.
sickening. I'm going to go through these admissions, and I want to read all of it to you because
Shout out
that's
F-Dub.
how bad it is. It is important that you understand what happened. And I should note that this abuse occurred over a 3-month period over the summer from May to
3
August.
weeks.
Think about the heat of those months. You'll see why. And by the way, another important note, it says that Ruby inflicted the injury or allowed another to inflict the injury, meaning Jodi Hildebrandt. So first, Ruby pled guilty to count 1 aggravated child abuse of RF, Russell, her 11 to 12-year-old son. The reason I say that is because it sounds like this abuse happened before and through his birthday. We haven't gotten confirmation about that, but it does say 11 to 12. Now, count 1 is about physical injury that includes physical torture. And it reads, quote, the defendant's actions involved the physical torture of RF. Initially, RF was forced to do physical tasks for hours and days at a time.
This is an evil fucking whore, bitch, slut, cunt. What's wrong with this fucking dumbass bitch?
Physical torture.
Bro, that's fucking crazy. She just shit to her own kid?
Wall sits. So I've heard about people doing that.
Hold on. What's the physical torture?
The wall sits carrying boxes full of books up and down stairs.
Oh no,
working
bro,
outside.
that's just working out, bro.
Yeah, but how old is the kid?
12? No,
Oh,
I think it was
12.
I don't know that. Never mind.
Bro, I
thought
was
it like a
doing
little
way
kid.
worse shit than that when I was 12. Like
I thought it was a little ass baby.
outside labor without shoes in the summer heat.
I was doing that shit just riding my scooter and
I
shit.
seen a nigga make a nigga dig a hole before.
With his bare hands?
He said, "Who the fuck is F-Dub?"
Hey, what up, Firework? Yeah, talk that shit.
Niggas seen frailty. Was that child abuse, Slim?
What?
Digging a hole.
No.
Well, Buddy wanted to dig that hole. Well, no, his pops told him to, but he told him to put some gloves on.
See, that's nice. He had PPE, bro.
This
He had
shit ain't really nothing,
He didn't
bro.
want to put no gloves on.
Never mind. This girl's cool, bro.
Nigga, my granddad had me outside like cutting grass and raking leaves. It was hot in the bitch outside.
Yeah, that heat, bro.
I had shoes on,
downstairs.
bro.
And working outside. Eventually, RF was forced to do outside labor without shoes and in the summer heat. He was forced to stand in the direct sunlight for several days.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, bro. She had him sun gazing
that's
for
crazy.
hours.
That's fucked up.
He had to stand in the sunlight for several.
With that magnifying glass, bro. That's crazy.
She was just trying to get that nigga a 10, so I get it.
He got sunburned. What is that right here?
Sunburn. That's
Oh, shit is crazy, dog. What the fuck? That's actually
blister.
ass.
why he didn't put no fucking lotion on before he went out there.
For real, bro.
She probably ain't bought
What the
none.
fuck?
She probably ain't bought none. That's part of the punishment.
What is slotting skin? That sounds disgusting, bro.
Slothing skin.
Slothing skin.
You know what it means, Fireworks?
Slowing
No,
or slowing?
Not at all. But I would think based off the context, like
I see blistered.
Probably some crazy shit, man.
All right, run the tape.
Yeah, somebody look that up, man, and let us know.
Outside at all hours of the day and night by extended periods of time.
That nigga had to stay outside.
These actions resulted in repeated and serious sunburns with blistered and.
Come on, Puos, man, let this nigga inside, bro.
This the difference. Like, okay, that was crazy.
Don't listen to him, bro.
Nah, if he was just standing outside, that's crazy. But bro, when I was 12, like nigga, I used to play football all fucking day long in the sun.
You did not get no sunburn and blisters from that.
I'm black. I don't get sunburn.
That's exactly.
And never mind. Go ahead.
What you gonna say, John?
Racist shit.
It's like just a white person, bro, just in the sun baking for fucking hours, dog.
Yeah, they don't agree with the sun. Like
that's torture, bro.
You're right. I don't know what it feel like to be white, so you're probably right.
So before you play the tapes, Slim, fucking what, nigga, what? What are you
I'm laughing at the comments, bro. What's wrong with you?
Oh, all right. What the fuck?
Get your point across. Pause. No diddy.
All right. What's the nigga? What is what's the case about? Like she mistreating her son or something?
So Ruby,
I haven't heard much about this. So
Ruby Franke is a lady that is a YouTube mom. Well, she has 6 kids. She was married.
6 kids? God damn.
They were lit. They had 2 million subscribers on YouTube. And then she went on and started this channel with this other lady who was like a behavioral psychiatrist. I don't know, not behavioral, but she was some kind of mental health professional. And now they're both going through this legal battle over like child abuse and these different things. So we trying to figure out what's going on too, because I don't really know much about the lady other than what I'm seeing now, but I've seen her name like every day for the last 2 weeks or a week. So
got you.
It's like this video came out in December, and I know it's other shit that's come out since then, but this is pretty much just like the overview of what's going on.
Got you. So she was like mistreating her son or something, right?
Well, I mean, more than one child.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, but I looked up that.
Damn, is that John?
I looked up
shit,
that shit that you told me to look up. So it's
Augustine looked it up too.
All right, well, fuck Augustine. I don't know.
That's crazy. Look at the comment. Read the comment, Fireworks.
I mean,
I don't need to read the comments. I got the info right in my face right here, bro.
Man, we got to engage with the viewers, man.
Hey, yo.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, pause.
We got to engage with the viewers, Fireworks.
All right. Well, anyways, it doesn't sound pleasant. I'll tell you that.
Hey, John, read the comment, man.
I'm gonna say no. Go Fireworks. The fuck. You got the information.
All right. So it says, let's see. Peeling skin is unintended damage to and or loss of the upper layer of your skin. Peeling skin may occur because of direct damage to the skin, such as from sunburn or infection. Yeah.
Just a white person sunburn.
That peels off.
Yeah, so it's the process of shedding dead surface cells from the skin. Oof.
Okay.
Does not sound pleasant at all.
All right.
Sloughing skin. RF was denied adequate water for several of the days he was required to remain in the summer heat, and he was punished when he secretly consumed water.
What the bro? She was treating this like yo. This next thing I'm about to say may be out of pocket, but she was literally treating him like a slave type shit.
That boy went and drunk some water out the hose. He drunk some water out the hose and got punished for it. That's crazy.
Bro, that is a privilege.
Who told that little bitch to drink some water?
I'm gonna be honest. He in the sun for days, Puos. Like, come on.
He said for days. It's only hours, bro.
No, they said days.
Yeah, but the sun isn't out for days. Sun is only out
Exactly.
for a
That's
couple
impossible.
hours.
Somebody lying.
They goddamn lied right there. That's already. Hey, get that shit
Yes,
out of here.
somebody lying.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with y'all?
See,
I would have
they
told
caught that shit. Pause.
You got to tell the judge right there. The sun
Yup.
is only up for
Dismiss,
12 hours at a
dismiss.
time.
RF was denied adequate water for several of the days he
RF,
was
that sound
required
like
to remain in the
F-dub.
summer heat. And he was
No, it don't, nigga. No, it don't.
A little bit.
We figured
No,
it
it
out.
don't.
No,
it don't. No, it don't.
That's what he was at during that time.
What's up, Eric? Pause.
Eric Elliott. Hey, shout out Eric, man.
Hey, shout out Eric.
I don't know
man.
about that heart at
Put
the
a
end.
heart.
Yeah, don't put that heart in
Salute,
there no more.
salute to
that,
you,
bro.
man. Nah. Put the hearts if you want, man.
No, don't put that heart in there no more.
Hey, bro, we don't discriminate, dog. We love.
We don't
change this shit. Niggas say what's up.
We don't discriminate, but don't put that in no more.
Yeah, don't fuck with that faggot shit, dog. Hey, go ahead,
Bro,
run the tape.
oh my god.
Run the fucking tapes, dog. Fuck that
Oh
shit. Go
my
ahead.
God. You can put whatever you want in the chat. Pause, bro.
Yeah, you can, bro. Salute. We good.
Don't listen to this guy.
I'm
man.
just
This
high.
nigga Paul is
Last
really
one,
acting like
Elliot.
a saint right now. That's crazy.
Last one, Elliot.
Nigga, I'm trying to get some subs.
Yo,
What are you talking about?
dude.
Oh, you motherfucker.
You put too many
You
in there
fuckhead.
now, man.
Oh, look at that, bro. What the fuck?
Shout out all my
That's
gay
for Pujols.
niggas,
He
man.
did that to Pujols.
No, yeah, that's strictly
when
for
he
Pujols, bro.
secretly
Pause.
Strictly. Hey.
Y'all
I
niggas
know
is
they're getting
jealous.
strict.
You niggas is jealous.
serious
Man.
sunburns, blistered and sloughing
This
skin.
nigga's crazy.
RF was denied adequate water for several of the days he was required to remain in the summer heat, and he was punished when he secretly
John,
consumed
are you
water.
eating, bro?
Nah, bro. Nah, dog.
Nigga,
My
you
mic.
got heavy
Hey,
into
hold
that
on.
mic, bro.
What is that noise, man?
Hey, listen. I have asthma, bro.
Hey, look at what Eric
man.
said.
Oh, you are? Hey, salute.
Hey,
bro.
salute to
PK.
you, bro. Know what I'm saying? Do your thing,
Salute.
man.
Salute, bro. We like. We don't. Hey, we don't
Hey, Joe,
discriminate,
just
bro.
say
We
we
don't,
like.
we don't discriminate, bro.
Yeah, we don't discriminate, bro.
We don't
Salute.
discriminate, bro. Do your
Gang
thing.
shit, nigga. All right, go
Thank
ahead,
you,
run
bro.
Hey,
Appreciate the sub.
appreciate the
Salute,
My
sub,
bro.
guy,
Salute.
man. Do your thing.
Follow
Shout out
the
all
rules.
my gay
Follow
Oh,
the
hey, real
rules
quick,
while you here.
How have we not been canceled yet? That's crazy.
Hey, I have a question though. Is my mic loud
Cancel
as
for
fuck or what the
what?
hell? What the
Nah,
fuck going
like
on?
when you
Yeah, you
chewing
all
or
in the
doing
mic
whatever you
doing
was doing,
something.
I have gum in my mouth, bro. So my
Hey,
bad.
yo.
Gum, bro.
Oh,
G-U-M.
my bad. I thought you said.
Big
Nah, bro. Come on, dog.
Look at this. He said.
Come
Big
on,
Red.
bro. Nah, bro. Go run the tape, man. I want to hear about this
Because
fucking
my mama used
not
to
getting
chew
water
when I
ass
was a
nigga.
kid, bro.
Go ahead.
Flavorful
He was
meals.
denied
Pause.
sufficient food, and when given food, he was given very plain meals, example, rice and chicken, while others
Healthy.
in the house ate regular and more flavorful meals. He was isolated from other people.
They put salt on that shit.
They didn't put
All
no
they do is add pepper and salt to
He
that
didn't get
shit,
no
bro.
seasoning on his
They
food.
didn't
Everybody else
even
did.
season it.
All they added was
That's
vinaigrette
crazy.
to it, bro.
Hey,
That's it.
Augustine.
He said, that nigga Augustine silver head up.
They didn't put no seasoning on his food. I roll with blood.
Hey, come on.
For years.
I'm a hard gay dude, bro. Chill out with that shit.
Hey, yo, we get it. We know we get it, bro. Yeah, all right. Yo,
I'm trying to prove
Hey,
yourself.
but you can't lie to
What
us.
the
That is
fuck?
a bar. That is a bar. Go
Hey,
ahead.
I'm going back to the video, man.
That's a bar.
That nigga said no pun intended.
Isolated from other people and denied all forms of entertainment, including books, notebooks, and electronics. In addition, after RF attempted to run away in July, his hands and feet were
Oh
regularly
my
bound.
God.
Binding included being tied to the defendant and to weights. Many times, the binding included using 2 sets of handcuffs, one on
What the
RF's
fuck?
wrists and one on his ankles.
Damn.
At times, with RF lying on his stomach, ropes were used to tie the 2 sets of handcuffs together so that his arms and lower legs were lifted off the ground. The bindings resulted in injuries to RF's wrists and ankles where
That's
the handcuffs
crazy.
cut through the skin and damaged the muscle tissue. These injuries were treated with
Damn.
homeopathic remedies and covered with duct tape.
Okay, Slim.
Appreciate it, Eric.
I was on her side for the first 20 minutes. Not anymore. Fuck her. She doing too much shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. This ain't even her doing. That's Julie doing this shit right.
It says Ruby Franke at the bottom. Plea agreement.
Damn, Ruby.
You're starting to fuck with her a little bit?
I'll fuck with her at first,
He
but
fucked with her
now
in the
Yeah.
beginning.
I don't know if I
From the
fuck with her
jump.
no
From
more.
the jump. Because it was just standard, like, you a badass kid. Just do some regular shit. No.
Eric say
not
happy
no
fuck the
regular
cops
shit.
day, everyone. Happy. It's fuck the cops day. What's today?
What's today?
The 4th, I think.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know
fuck
about
the
that.
police.
There's some good cops out there, man, but majority of them are
I just got
fucking
pulled over like 3 weeks ago, John. Nigga, let me go. I ain't got no license or nothing.
I had the same thing.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Same thing happened to me probably like 3 weeks ago too.
They let you go?
Yeah, my license is expired. But what happened was my shit had just been expired for like maybe a week. So he thought I
fight
ain't
that
know.
shit.
He thought I
fight
ain't
that
know.
shit.
I ain't get no ticket. He let me go.
Nigga, I got warrants and all kinds of shit. He was just like, that nigga said, like, I seen you try to get your license and you got insurance, so I'm gonna just let you rock out. So that nigga let me go to work. I was like, hey, yo.
I had to go to court for my shit, but with no license, no insurance, no seatbelt, I'm speeding.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, but I played that shit out. That motherfucker still run me a ticket. I fought that shit in court. I had to go like 4 times, but it was
Eric,
solid.
We'll make you a moderator. I gotta go do that because we don't have no moderators on our channel.
We gotta make Mila one too.
Thanks. But yeah, we could do that. Eric, pause.
Ain't no pause shit.
We got you, Eric, man.
It is.
Ain't no pause. Go ahead.
Legs were lifted off the ground. The bindings resulted in injuries to RF's wrists and ankles where the handcuffs cut through the skin and damaged the muscle tissue. These injuries were treated with homeopathic remedies and covered with duct tape. Then the bindings were placed on top of the duct tape. Specific instances of abuse committed by the defendant include 1.
Oh my
kicking
God.
RF while wearing boots.
Oh my.
Hey, what's RF? Why do they keep saying RF?
Russell Franklin.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Frankie.
her son.
Russell
Frankie. Fuck, bro.
Hold on, that shit said holding bro head underwater.
Specific instances of abuse committed by the defendant include 1. Kicking RF while wearing boots.
That's
2.
insane, bro.
Holding his head underwater. And 3. Cutting off oxygen by placing her hands over his mouth and nose.
That bitch is evil.
Hey, aside from that nigga Augustine pissed.
Why?
Look what you said.
You bitches gonna mod the Discord Diddy over me.
Nigga, you never asked for no mod. Niggas will mod you. Well, Black Root's gonna hate on you, so maybe not.
Yeah, you didn't even ask. All you can see down.
He called him a Discord Diddy.
That's no Diddy.
You don't even know Eric Augustine.
You don't need to know him, bro. You don't fuck with him.
We gonna go to the Discord. We're gonna put a vote in. Say we should mod up Augustine. And if niggas say yeah, we got you, bro.
Bro, it's gonna be a 4-0. Eric gonna win over Augustine. Like no matter what.
Bro, we can mod up that nigga, Eric, and Mila. I don't get no fucks.
Hey, mod me too.
I got
we can, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. All right, go ahead, run the tape.
To be fair, I probably can go do that shit right now. I think if I go to the
we gotta finish this shit.
Run the
I got
tape,
shit I
dog.
gotta go do in like 20 minutes.
All right, man. But look at the fucking the instances of abuse, bro.
Yeah, this is insane.
No,
Fuck
that's-
Ruby.
Yeah, no, that's extreme, bro.
Her fond ass doing all this crazy shit.
That nigga say I ain't gotta ask for shit. I'm supposed to get that respect. That's your one true viewer.
He
Actually,
does have a point. Yeah.
no, actually,
That's
Mila has been our biggest supporter for like the last.
Mila
week
put
and a
in
half.
way more work than you, nigga.
Thanks.
What about the other person? Wasn't there someone named like Devontae or some shit?
Pause. Nah. It's Mila.
Or William, William or some shit?
Luther.
Luker?
It's somebody else too. Mia too. It's Mila and Mia.
Yeah,
we
Mia
fuck
was
with the
here
fans.
yesterday too. Yeah, Augustine, we actually got other supporters that support better than you do, bro. You come on here and argue with some of the hosts, man.
He wishy-washy?
Hey, Augustine, I don't got a license, but I got 2 cars, nigga. A 2024 Mustang, nigga. You want me to put
you
my
do?
shit in the chat? Yes, definitely.
Oh yeah, put it in the chat.
I got you.
Hey, salute, Eric, man. We trying to build the channel up, grow it till we get to that point, man. So, but salute to you for support, bro. We
appreciate
just glad
that.
to have your
Appreciate
support.
you, Eric. You see, Augustine, you don't say shit like that. That's why you get no mod. Eric do.
You never said you'd give us no money in here, Augustine.
And we didn't ask him.
It's not Cash App. It's Lord Pujols.
You might have to spell it, Pujols. Spell it.
Lord, Lord, space Pujols.
You don't have to space on Cash App, do you?
I don't even remember my shit. Just send it to there though.
I don't remember my shit. Yo, that's like a funny.
Oh man.
Kicking RF while wearing boots. 2, holding his head underwater. And 3, cutting off oxygen by placing her hands over his mouth and nose. We never
she
knew
a menace.
these details before. And for me, this was worse than anything I could have thought. Then she pled guilty to count 3 in the original charging document. Count 3 is about aggravated child abuse, again, on Russell, but it is about physical injury causing emotional harm. The actions described above cause severe emotional harm to RF.
He said Puff Daddy Pooh.
Damn. That's fucked. That's fucked, bro.
Hey, this is a good idea. Cash App for the channel. Also, Eric, man, I didn't get to say it this video, but we about to get our Discord open to the public.
Word?
Yeah, we about to create a section to where
Who idea was that, Slim?
Pause.
I feel like we could announce that in a separate video.
No, we've been saying it every video, Fireworks.
Oh shit.
We tell it to the people that we're about to open the community up so they can come on Discord with us pretty soon.
I'm so influential, man.
Due to the fact that they began in May and escalated throughout the summer months. Additionally, the defendant and another adult regularly sought to indoctrinate RF and convince him that he was evil and possessed, and that he needed to willingly be obedient to avoid punishments, and that the punishments were necessary to repent. He was also told that everything that was being done to him.
This sounds like the movie I watched earlier.
What the fuck?
That manipulation, does that sound familiar from what we heard from Jodi Hildebrandt and from Kevin's attorney? Moving on, Ruby pled guilty to count 5 in the original charging document. This is about the abuse of Eve, Ruby's then 9-year-old daughter.
Bro.
Injury resulting in emotional
That's
harm.
fucked up, bro.
The defendant's actions also caused severe emotional harm to EF. Other than binding and the specific instances of abuse RF was subjected to, EF was subjected to the...
We got a white guy on the podcast too, Eric. His name is KTL.
KTL, man.
He's really, really white, man. Super fucking white. I might sound white, but I'm a wetback, so it's, Mexican, dog.
Yeah, John is whitewashed.
Whitewashed, yeah. Hey, actually, Slim, hey, send me the Discord link again, too. I think I was just high as fuck, bro. Go ahead and send that shit.
Augustine, the Discord, we've been saying this for like the past week. You just ain't been here paying attention.
The same treatment as her brother. She was isolated and forced to do the physical tasks, remain outside, and denied food and water. She was also repeatedly told she was evil and possessed.
Wait, she made the 9-year-old stay outside without food and water?
Yeah, he's talking about the little girl.
Damn.
Yeah.
Outside and denied food and water. She was also repeatedly told she was evil and possessed. The punishments were necessary for her to be obedient and to repent. And these things were being done to her in order to help her. EF was convinced that she was evil and needed to go through these things in order to repent.
This sounds like frailty too.
Unbelievable. And we see this so many times in these kinds of cases where the victims are led to believe that it is their fault and that this is done to help them. Now, the last count that Ruby Franke pled guilty to was number 6 in the original information. This was abuse that constituted physical injury that includes multiple injuries, a charge specific to Eve. The defendant's actions caused 2 or more physical injuries to EF. She was forced to work outside in the heat barefoot. She was also forced to run barefoot on dirt roads for an extended period of time. EF's feet were repeatedly injured by, and she was repeatedly sunburned. When examined on August 30th, these wounds were apparent by scabs, blisters, and sloughing skin. So that is what Ruby Franke pled guilty to and admitted. In a press conference right after the hearing, prosecutor Eric Clark talked about what's next for Ruby Franke.
She will remain
Hopefully the death
incarcerated awaiting
sentence. What the
sentencing,
fuck?
which will occur, and the date was February 20th, I believe. We are pleased that Mrs. Franke has accepted responsibility for her criminal actions and that justice is being served to the extent possible in this type of a situation. We're grateful for the law enforcement officers, caseworkers, Children's Justice Center staff, and others that have been instrumental in the fair and speedy resolution of this case. Because the alleged facts of the ongoing case involving Jodi Hildebrandt are intertwined with this case, our office will not be making additional statements to the media at this time.
Now, something to add here, before this hearing happened, Ruby's law firm released a statement.
I just made both of y'all moderators,
guilty. And in this
Eric and Augustine.
Listen to who Ruby throws under the bus. It states, quote, Ruby Franke is a devoted mother and is also a woman committed to constant improvement. Initially, Ms. Franke believed that Jodi Hildebrandt had the insight to offer a path to continual improvement. Ms. Hildebrandt took advantage of this quest and twisted it into something heinous. Over an extended period, Ms. Hildebrandt systematically isolated Ruby Franke from her extended family, older children, and her husband, Kevin Franke. This prolonged isolation resulted in Ms. Franke being subjected to a distorted sense of morality shaped by Ms. Hildebrandt's influence. Now, I have to believe that one of the reasons prosecutors allowed this plea deal to happen and why Ruby even agreed to it, and I should tell you, 2 charges were dropped. Yeah, there were 2 charges that were dropped for this deal. These were about injuries resulting in starvation or malnutrition. Could have been because they were duplicative of the other charges, or it was some benefit that Ruby got to agreeing to the deal. But either way, I believe one of the reasons we saw this happening was not to only save the time and expense and heartache of a trial, and maybe Ruby will get some sort of leniency by pleading guilty, but also to spare her 2 young children from having to testify against their mom. And if you believe that Franke realizes the error of her ways, then maybe that makes sense. And I should tell you, this doesn't mean that Ruby is not going to get prison time or even minimal prison time. You see, she is scheduled to be sentenced in February. Each of these child abuse counts carries a prison term of 1 to 15 years, and the agreement states the sentences will run consecutively, meaning one after the other. Plus, in Utah, it's our understanding that they use an indeterminate sentencing scheme, which means that a judge doesn't determine how long she goes away for, but rather the Board of Pardons and Parole will ultimately determine when she can be released. In other words, Ruby could be going away for a very long time. And it is not surprising, based on what we just heard, that she did. It's also not surprising that in the divorce documents with Kevin, it seems, at least to me, she's not really fighting him on custody and is supporting his efforts to get the kids. Makes sense if she's going to be behind bars. Now, where does that leave Jodi Hildebrandt in all this?
Augustine is funny, bro.
2 days after Christmas.
It does kind of
So
seem
far,
like
there's
that,
been
though.
no word about whether she'll take a plea, and her defenses at this point are really not great. But what do we know? As part of Ruby Franke's plea deal, she agrees to testify against Jodi Hildebrandt. We are going to bring you all of the new developments as they happen in this case. But in the meantime, thanks for watching us.
Yeah, man. So that's the end of that. He said the sentence was going to take place in February. So at this point, she's already sentenced, probably. So I don't know, man. What y'all think about the whole shit overall?
Like I said earlier, like I was on her side at first, but now fuck no, nigga. This bitch goofy as hell, making little niggas do bullshit. No socks, no shoes, running around 12 hours a day,
holding their head underwater and shit.
Taping niggas up and shit. Like, what's up with her?
Handcuffs on the ankles and the hands.
Why are you laughing, bro?
We don't know what the sentence is, Augustine. So this video we just did came out in December. I know they had a bunch of other videos dropped since then, but yeah, we don't really know what the sentence it was.
So I got to the stream late, you feel me? But based on, you know, everything that was stated in that video we was just watching now, she's an evil person. I hope she gets like the max sentence on all this and whatnot. You feel me? She should not. Yeah, bro. Like she you know, nah, she going to hell for real, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like at first, like maybe she should get the max sentence, but that ass kind of fat, so let's give her like only 5 years.
Bro, this nigga is crazy, bro.
5 years is crazy.
Hold on, let me look at some shit real quick.
That bitch ass kind of on
it was fat?
Yeah.
What's her name? I gotta look it up real quick.
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose. Isn't that the
Ruby Rose?
Isn't that the bitch from
Ruby Rose?
Isn't that the bitch that got released from prison for killing her mom and shit?
What?
Nah, that's
nah, John. You got
Ruby
the
Rose
wrong.
is
You know what I'm talking
rapper,
about? The
John.
cross-eyed bitch?
She's the rapper, bro.
Yeah, I'm not looking at no cross-eyed bitches. Salute to all our cross-eyed viewers, though. If y'all, I don't know, like,
no, that's a Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose.
So hold on, look at this, y'all. Let me get back to the.
Get to what?
So I'm just looking at the videos that they got on here, and this is up to 2 weeks ago. I see they got all evidence in Ruby Rose's case to be released. Ruby and Jodi. This is a video of them getting hauled to prison. They got questioned by cops. Some more body
Fuck
cam
Jodi,
footage.
like give Jodi 45 years.
Hey, Jodi crying on this video, Puos.
Trash, get no fucks.
Hey, did you notice he said Ruby Rose again?
Police raid right here. Her son begging for help and shit.
What the fuck?
Her son or her son, Campbell?
Frank's son begs for help after escaping Jodi's home. Her daughter was hiding in the bathroom.
Which one? The 10-year-old daughter?
12, probably. The journal. There's just a bunch of shit that they released. This shit is nothing but her, like, on these couple of days.
Damn.
So,
this all just newly released body cam footage and shit?
Probably because of the February sentencing shit. Maybe
they're
that's
able to
why
release
they
that shit
released
by
all
later.
this shit.
Sorry.
Jail calls right here, bro. All jail calls.
That's fucking crazy.
This is a good stream, man. I gotta get up out of here, man. I ain't gonna lie to niggas, man.
That's a fact, man.
Salute to y'all boys, man.
Might as well sign us
Yes,
out.
sir. Have a good one, dog.
Real Rap Coalition. Shout out my nigga Augustine. Shout out Eric, the guy who does what
The
he
gay
does.
dude.
Yeah. We're not gonna make that your description though.
No, that's not a description. That's his title.
He's a moderator now, man.
Appreciate you, man. You should share the channel, man. You doing what Ma's supposed to do. You
Yes,
are
sir.
a guy, man.
Yes, sir.
It's another white guy on here named KTL. He'll be happy to meet you.
See, that's the thing. Like,
oh my god,
Eric do this. Mila, she was telling people to like the video yesterday. Like, Augustine don't do nothing though.
He don't do shit but just bullshit, bro. He a liar.
He funny though, so
Yeah,
He is funny.
Yeah, but he don't help.
No, he
Help-
actually does
help,
because he
Augustine.
side
Look at
rails
this
the
nigga.
podcast to go into other bullshit.
Nah, Augustine, help us promote this podcast, brother. Help
Yeah.
us grow the channel. Hey, yo.
what Ebo mean?
I think that's
Oh,
Ebu.
Ebu.
Oh, Ebu. Yeah.
After I just showed you love, like you got Augustine, I'm gonna keep it. You got one more time before I hold you, bro. You got one more, and I'm gonna stay up here. Just you got one more time. I'm gonna stay. I was
You don't
gonna
gotta go
leave. You
nowhere
got
no
one more
more, nigga.
time, bro.
Eric said peace out.
Peace out, Eric.
All right, Eric, we're gonna holler at you. But Augustine, you got one more time before I hold you, bro. So let's see what you decide to do in the next 5 minutes.
He's typing some shit out right now. I
Don't
just
do
wait.
it, Augustine.
Hold me, pause. Damn.
Yeah, I ain't.
That
Oh,
nigga wants-
you telling me to hold you?
Yeah, he wants you.
No, did he?
You asking me to hold
Nah.
you?
Spare him, Pull. Stall him out.
All right. Yes, all good. Eric, do your thing.
Oh,
man.
I thought Augustine said that shit.
He did.
Yeah.
I know where you travel to, Augustine.
Salute.
All right, man. Salute to y'all boys, man. Holla at
Get out
y'all.
of here.
Hey, peace out, boys.